I got officially married a couple months ago to my beautiful Jewish wife. Yes. It's incredible. Yeah, we had a beautiful German-Jewish wedding at a castle in Germany, and I'm very fucked financially right now. Yeah. Because I obviously paid for the wedding because it's reparations, you know how it is. And so yeah, thanks guys for coming to the show. This tour is called the Jewish Wife Reparation Wedding Fund, and we're part of it. And I had a weird thought because I made a couple of Hitler jokes online, and as a result of these jokes, people come to my show. So in a weird way, Hitler is paying for a wedding. And it's true though. Like, I hate it, but it's true. Like, I made a reel about Hitler having a micro penis. Cha-ching! Venue deposit covered. It's true. And then my wife complained to me. She was like, Mario, I think you shouldn't do as many Nazi jokes. I was like, babe, do you want a live band or not? Right? You wanted a castle wedding, so now put on this SS uniform and film this sketch with me. Fräulein Adrion. But my wife's amazing. She's the best, man. We met 6 years ago at a holiday party in Los Angeles, and she was so beautiful. So I talked to her, and we had a great vibe. And at the end of the night, I asked her for her number, and she just looked at me, and she was like, "Mario, I know you're German, but I just want to let you know that we Jews, we go by names and not numbers now." And that's where I knew I was going to marry her. That was it. Jokey joke. I'm kidding. She didn't say that women aren't that funny. I'm kidding. Jokey joke. It's a jokey joke. Haha, we all laugh. Okay. Okay, very nice. Yeah. No, she is Jewish though. Her last name is Horowitz, and I was very nervous about that. So I was like, Mario, you can't fuck it up. So I learned everything about Judaism. I learned about the language, the holidays. I even learned some Hebrew to impress her on a first date. I was like, hey, Shalom Aleichem. And my wife looks at me, she was like, oh my God, I didn't know you speak Spanish. Oh my God. You sound just like my ex-boyfriend, Juan Carlos Antonio Sebastián Fernández Rafael Javier. She is not a very practicing Jew, okay? You would never know she's Jewish, by the way. She's got blonde hair, blue eyes, and she's horrible with money. You'd never know. No. But here's the thing, she always uses my German guilt against me when she needs it. It's very bad. The other day we had a dinner reservation. I told her, hey babe, we need to leave at 7 p.m. on the dot, okay? So I'm in the car like a good German at 6:45. My wife shows up to the car 25 minutes late. Are you guys all Latinos? What is that reaction? You guys have no reaction to this. 25 minutes. Dude, do you know how much work we Germans can get done in 25 minutes? In 25 minutes, Germany could score 6 goals against Brazil. Yeah. Oh, some very turned on Germans right now. I like it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do you know about this? So Germany beat Brazil 7-1 in the World Cup semi-final 10 years ago. It's probably the second most brutal thing Germany's ever done. And any Brazilians here tonight? Any Brazilians? See, they stopped coming to the shows. I feel like, Get this, I have a Brazilian friend, and he told me that Germany beating Brazil in the World Cup semi-final is Brazil's version of 9/11. Because every Brazilian remembers where they were when 7/1/9/11 happened. But I think that's insane. I mean, you can't compare the two, right? Because, I mean, one of them destroyed the fabric of an entire nation. The other one just knocked down a couple towers in New York. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. Jokey joke. Anyways, so my wife's 25 minutes late. And I'm not even mad at the fact that she's 25 minutes late. It's her attitude, though. She had no remorse, no guilt. She was like, hey, baby. Gives me a kiss. I was like, what the fuck? No, hey, baby. No, hey, baby. I've been waiting here inefficiently for 25 minutes. 9. And then she uses my German guilt against me, okay? She then acts all scared and hurt. She looks at me with her big blue Jewish eyes. And she goes, hey, baby, you know, you're giving me a lot of Nazi energy right now. What am I supposed? She's got me by the Hodensack, you understand? She's controlling me. She's not practicing Judaism, she's practicing method acting, you understand? And it's so hypocritical. Have you seen my wife? She has blonde hair, blue eyes. She looks like Hitler's wet dream, dude. You know what car she drives? She drives a Volkswagen. Dude, that is the most Nazi car. I mean, second most after Tesla. But still. I knew it was gonna work in LA. She's looking at me like this. Do you drive a Tesla? Because you literally, everybody's applauding. You were like, are you Russian or something? No? Oh, you're still upset about 10 minutes ago? See? That's what I'm saying, dude. Octavia, I made a joke about him getting deported. He was laughing with me. I made one joke about the French. She was like, I hate this guy. I will never come back. You know, I love when people confirm every single stereotype. It's my favorite thing. Yeah. Anyways, so my wife, it's a bit hypocritical, right? She drives a Volkswagen, all this stuff. And also, she brings up my guilt like that. That's fucked up. You know, because I had nothing to do with any of this. I'm not doing that to her. I'm not bringing up the fact that her people killed Jesus. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that. That is her cross to bear. I know. People always get all up in arms about that joke. But I think I nailed it. Yo, come on. There was 3 consecutive Jesus puns, okay? I bet you didn't see the second coming. I gotta stop. Jesus fuck. This is so stupid. This is just an old joke I resurrected, you know? And it's obviously a touchy subject, talking about the relationships between Germans and Jewish people. But I think it's important to talk about this. And people always ask me the same question. They're like, Mario, do you Germans learn about the Holocaust in school? And the truth is, yeah, we learn about all of it, which I think is very important. I think you have to teach your kids what happened, so hopefully we don't make the same mistakes again. And I think Germany, if anything, has done a decent job at acknowledging what happened. Because after the Holocaust, we built statues all over Germany for Holocaust victims. Right? Same in America, after slavery, you build statues for Confederate leaders. Now, similar idea, but the idea is what counts, y'all. And that's why our wedding was so beautiful, because we had so many Germans and Jewish people celebrate together. It's wonderful. And here's a weird thing, though. We Germans were actually afraid of Jewish people because we have so much guilt towards Jewish people, but we never meet Jewish people because there aren't a lot of Jewish people in Germany. So we have this guilt, but we don't know how to act around them. So we're afraid that we're going to meet a Jewish person and they're going to hate us just because we're German. Yeah. And deep down, we're even more afraid that we might hate them because we don't know. We've never met them. We have no idea. Like imagine you're a German. You meet a Jewish person for the first time in your life, and after 5 minutes, you're like, "Fuck, I get it." Fuck. Grandpa Günther was right, and it didn't happen. It did not happen. It didn't happen, yo. At the wedding, everybody got along. It was so beautiful. We had Germans and Jewish people celebrate together. I mean, one group complained about the food a little more. Not gonna say which one, but we all got along. We even did a hora. You know what a hora is? We were lifted up in a chair. We did a Jewish tradition at a German castle. So beautiful. And at this moment, I was being lifted up by my German cousin and by Vida's Jewish uncle. And it was such a wonderful moment. And it was so beautiful seeing that happen in front of our eyes. And I don't want to get too sentimental about this, but I had this quick thought. I was like, wow, if we Germans and Jews really came together, we could take over Poland and the West Bank. It was a quick thought. A quick thought. It's a fleeting thought. If anybody comes in late, we're gonna all together look at them and go, "Nein!" Okay? Any Latinos here? That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. Any Germans here? Deutschland! Oh, that's not the same. That's not the same. It reads different, you see what I'm saying? Oh, nice. There's some people for the show? Okay, can we get them? 1, 2, 3. That's right, I fucking love it. See, that's the power we have. Cool, no, you guys are 40 minutes late to the show. What's your excuse? Are you guys Latinos or something? You're Asian, so that's really reflecting badly on everybody. There's no excuse here at all. You look very white, sir. Are you German or something?
Yes.
Are you Jewish?
Maybe.
Maybe? Whatever gets me out of this. Yeah. No, you guys are cool. Latin pride? Where are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico! Oh, he's so Latin, so gay. I love it, I love it. Are you gay Latino?
I'm just Latino.
I'm just Latino! That shit works with Europeans. I don't know if it works with Latinos. Because I can say that shit, you know, I'm wearing like a pearl necklace. I'm like, I'm not gay, I'm European. That's different. In Europe, you can go to a techno club in Berlin, two dudes are making out heavily, and everybody's like, oh, look, they're such good friends. You know, it's beautiful. We're doing cardio. It's beautiful. So you're proud of your country. That's beautiful, dude. So are you legal? So theatrical, I love that shit, yeah. No, but seriously, are you legal? You have papers? Show me your papers. What's your name, sir?
Ivan.
Ivan? Ivan. What's your last name?
Arevalo.
There we fucking go. See, there we go. Because Ivan sounds like Russian. I had a Russian friend when I was in Germany, and his name was Ivan, and he was just no emotion, you know, and you have a lot more emotion than Ivan, yeah. Because we Germans we don't express love that much. We don't say I love you. You probably had a Mexican mom who told you she loves you so much. No? Really?
Our mothers don't show us love verbally. Physically, though, they'll tell you when you're wrong.
Really? So they hit you? Well, that's good. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Listen, here's the thing. The rule is in Germany, you can only tell your kid you love them or tell somebody you love them in Germany when Germany won the World Cup. Actually, that's it. That's the only time, right? You can say I love you to somebody without it being weird. And then I see all these Mexicans, like I went to Trader Joe's, by the way, happiest place in the fucking world. I don't know what's happening there. And there's this guy, this Latino dad was telling his son he loves him. He was like, te quiero muchísimo, mijito. And I was like, this is fucked up. Mexico never even won the World Cup. Did you work a lot as a kid? What did you work?
Construction.
Construction? That's the most Mexican shit ever. I love it. I love it. Dude, you could have just sold drugs. Probably would have made more money, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd be dead by now.
That's dark, dude. That's so dark. This guy didn't say a word the entire show. He's like, you'll be dead by now. I was like, what the fuck? Do you work for the DEI? What the fuck's happening? No, you just a dark, kinky fuck in the last row? I like that shit, yeah.
No, I just work security, and I've had enough buddies confiscate things off of other people.
And then they kill them? What the fuck? Where do you work security at?
There was a serious bar in Santa Ana that had a serious cocaine problem.
That's like every bar in West Hollywood, I feel. I've never... A serious cocaine problem. Like cartel mafia shit, or just like people...
We were all packing because there was a chance that someone was going to take a shot at him.
Hell yeah. You know who else is packing? The dancers in WeHo, you know what I'm saying? So, my brain went there, I couldn't help it, yeah. I met my wife at a bar in West Hollywood. That's the cutest sneeze ever. Was that a sneeze? That's the LA sneeze? Ka-chik! That sounded like Pikachu. Pika pika! Ka-chik! This is Germany. My mom is hilarious, dude. My mom, when she sneezes, she goes for it. She goes like, Achtung! Ha! So you work with security, so are you the guy who rejects people?
Occasionally.
Yeah? Do you know about the bouncer at Berghain in Berlin? He must be the most famous bouncer of all the bouncers. He's like the LeBron James of bouncers. Do you know about him at all?
I do not.
Dude, that's weird. That's like saying if you're a football player and you do not know Michael Phelps, the greatest quarterback of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. Oh, can I show this? So I went to a baseball game in Ohio. They had a can like this of Coors Light.
$20?
$20 for one is $17 for one, which already is sad. Wow. You paid $20 for yours?
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Really, Dodger Stadium? Somebody told me recently, they were like, oh my God, Mario, you should check out Dodger Stadium. It's such an historic building. It was built in 1961. Dude, in my hometown, Eibisbach im Hochschwarzwald, the school I went to is attached to a monastery, was built in 1117. You know, it's crazy. Dodger Stadium, in Europe standards, that's not even old. That's like a toddler. That's so young, Leonardo DiCaprio wouldn't even date it yet. You know what I'm saying? My point is, it's not very old. But no, I paid $17 for the can of Coors Light, which tastes horrible. And at first I thought it was a ripoff. Then I was like, oh, you know, I can just drink it and then I can piss in it and drink it again. It tastes the same. Is what?
Nazi piss.
Nazi piss?
Adolf Course.
Adolf Course?
That's the founder.
No f***ing way. His name is Adolf Course? When was he born? If he was born after 45, that's problematic, dude. Who goes like, you know, I will name my son Adolf Course. Can somebody fact check this? That's insane, Adolf Course. Because we Germans, we fully backpedal on giving our kids any kind of problematic names. We don't give our kids these names anymore. Like, my name is Mario. You know, my mom was like, let's name him Italian. People like Italians. Even though they fought with the Nazis 2 seconds ago, but you know, they sound so cute. Even their dictator sounds like a pasta dish. Mussolini Alfredo, you know? That's so funny. Adolf, of course, I would never name my kid that. We're thinking about having kids soon, but I want to name my kid like a mega German name, you know? Like Hildegard or Wolfgang. Wolfgang is hard, dude. Wolfgang goes hard, yeah. Wolfgang. I just can't wait for him to be in middle school. You know, the teacher's gonna be like, Jose Ramirez, aquí, Jessica Thomason, here. Wolfgang! It's like, yeah. No, I mean, yeah. You guys submitted some questions. Was my grandpa Nazi? It's a good question. I think it's hard to say because he fought in the war, but also if you don't fight in the war, they kill you, right? So he was, on paper, he was a Nazi, but it's not black or white. He was Nazi-ish, you know, it's a little Nazi, but not too much. Americans see everything black or white. It's not like you're Nazi or not a Nazi. No, it's like Nazi is a spectrum, right? It's just everything is a spectrum. Nazi is a spectrum, just like sexuality. These guys a little less gay than these guys, and way less gay than this guy. So that's what it is. So my grandpa, he was not like full on like raging homosexual, like dominatrix style, sucking guys up behind a dumpster in Brooklyn Nazi. He was just like, he gave his roommate a hand job in college. That kind of, like he just dabbled, right? Nazi is a spectrum, like autism. You understand? So he was not full on like staring at the wall autism. He was more like doing 2 accidental Hitler salutes on stage kind of autism. Just a little awkward. I don't know which one's better. Do you like the sexuality one better or the autism one?
Autism.
Gays, the gays say gays and the autistic people say autism. Okay. The gays like gays and she didn't make eye contact was like the autistic people. Oh, I love the Jews. Shabbat shalom. There's a lot of Jews here. Are you Jewish? Hell yeah. I love this. Yeah. Somebody else raised her hand for her. Yeah, it's tough being Jewish. I've got empathy for you guys. It's tough being Jewish nowadays. Yeah. I love Jewish people. I just did a show in Tel Aviv, Israel, by the way.
Yeah,
and
my people.
Your people? Okay, well,
I know.
it's weird times for that, but hey, here we are. Yeah. My people. I went to Tel Aviv, Israel. I was like, things must be going pretty bad when you need a German to come in for comic relief. Out of anybody, you need me to lighten the mood? My God. When people ask me, Mario, why did you go to Israel? Did you go there to finish the job? And I didn't. No, I did not. I went there for ha-has. Is it gay or European if you kiss a gay man on the cheek? It depends where you are and on your nationality. Who asked that question, by the way? Is it you guys?
No, wrong one.
Wrong one? Are you gay, sir?
Yes, I am.
Hell yeah. And you too?
Yeah.
Let's go. I thought I recognized you in the sauna. Look at that. That's like, is it gay or European if you kiss a gay man? Here's the thing. My theory is that if you're straight, you're comfortable doing gay shit a little bit, right? Like if you're like, oh shit, I can't do anything gay, I'm 100% straight. Being fully straight is kind of gay, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're like, oh, I'm so straight, I'm not gonna do anything gay, then you're definitely gay a little bit, right? So in a way, doing gay shit a little bit proves that you're straight. Huh? Look it up. Right? That is why me and my boys get together every Saturday and Tuesday and we meet in the sauna and we make out to remind ourselves that we're still straight. And it works. My wedding was very gay indeed because all my groomsmen, we were taking these photos and the photographer was, before every photo, was always like, okay, now look at each other and smile. And there's no way in the world you can be close to a man, look at each other and smile and not look like you're in love. And it's so funny because there's photos with my groomsmen where we look like we're so in love. And in Europe, we don't care. We wear Speedos and crop tops, but we're still straight. We still like shoveling, dirty, crushing pussy just like the rest of you. What's up, my bro? That's right. Yeah, this guy. Where can I find a quality guy? Sarah is asking, a quality guy? Probably not in America. It's just like, cities like New York and LA are so driven by narcissistic, money, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. It's hard to find somebody who's not selfish, right? I think you gotta go to Eibisbach-Hochschwarzwald, to my hometown. Yeah, anywhere but New York and Paris, I feel like that's gonna be. Sarah, where are you? Oh no, I'm sorry. What's a quality you look for in a guy asking for a friend? Like what race are we? Let's start with that. Like what are we looking like?
We can start with height. Race is anything.
Height? Okay, so what's the height?
Taller than me.
Taller than you? Okay, so all of Latin America was just eliminated. On a serious note, I think that one of the best countries and the sweetest people, I think Switzerland. Because they seem like...
They're rich.
They're rich, that's right. Swiss people, they're gonna make you feel like you're from a third world country. That's how I feel. When I go to Switzerland, I'm like, what the fuck is happening with these prices? It's so expensive. Are you from New York?
I'm born and raised, but I'm first generation Hungarian.
Hungarian? Hungarians are probably the most alpha, most homophobic people I've ever met. Truly, but yeah.
They are.
They are, right?
I'm not. but they are.
Thanks for clarifying, yeah. People say, oh, Europeans are open-minded. Hungary, that's where it stops. The border is like, Poland becomes a little less open and stuff like that. Hungary, and then you go to like Germany, fully gay, But, and then Russia, no gay person to be seen, dude. If you were a German woman, how would you get a husband? You guys are really have relationship problems. This is like a very dating-heavy thing, yeah. Is that you, Sarah, again? Did you write that one again? Like the same question 10 times. This is your friends? Oh my god, you guys, so you came together, just like two broken women. Okay. Trying to get advice from a German on dating? Oh my god. Also, what are your hot dates on Kashmir? Kashmir? You mean the war between India and Pakistan right now? You can't mix a relationship question with a global, oh my god. Kashmir, I mean, it's horrible what's happening in Kashmir. I hate that so many wars are breaking out right now. I mean, if you look at Israel, Palestine, if you look at India, Pakistan, Russia, Ukraine, it's horrible. And I'm really glad that we Germans had nothing to do with any of them. That's my take on Kashmir. It's so funny because when Germans talk about the war now, our officials, we're always like, we sound like a sassy black woman. We're like, oh ma, I can't believe what the Russians are doing. And deep down, we're like, phew, thank God it's not us. Yeah. No, but really happening, horrible, horrible, horrible wars that are happening. Yeah.
Hey Mario.
What's up?
Fuck, marry, kill. Israel, Palestine, America.
I love bringing my Jewish friend Adam with me on the road. This is beautiful. Fuck, marry, kill. Israel, Palestine, and America. Can we add France to the mix so I can just fucking kill them? Oh my god. I mean, in a way, if I marry Israel, I'm also gonna marry America because they kind of come as a couple. You understand? I feel like they're already married, so I'm gonna join the throuple of America and Israel. I can't fuck Palestine, that's also not good look for me. It's like, can I call my PR real quick? Yeah? You guys should do this, okay? You German, you Israeli, yeah? You as an Israeli. Fuck, marry, kill. Israel, Palestine, America. Nobody's watching.
I don't want political to
I don't want political to see. That's the right answer. Yeah. Okay. What about you, Felix? Just answer the first two.
I'll tell you later.
You tell me later. I hate that question, dude. I hate that question.
Maybe just choose presidents in each country.
What's up?
Like choose between like Trump, America, like.
Oh. Let's. You know what? Let's talk the leaders. Okay. So fuck, marry, kill. Trump, Netanyahu, and whoever. Hamas? Which one? Which one? I mean, okay, listen, Hamas, I would kill Hamas. I think we can get behind that more, yeah? Not Palestinians, Hamas. But I mean, in that case, Netanyahu, Trump, all of them, kill all of them, yeah? Fuck all of them, kill all of them, yeah. Marry them first to get their money. I can marry Netanyahu, get all the weapons that we sent to them, bring them back to Germany so Germany's economy can thrive again, and then fuck them and then kill them, yeah. Thank you for that. I don't know if that made it better, but yeah. That's right. Meloni. Giorgia Meloni. You know, I never thought I would have a show that was purely about geopolitics. What do you think about this right-wing head of state? Yeah, Giorgia Meloni is the hottest Nazi right now. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Giorgia Meloni, fuck, marry, kill. I'm gonna fuck Giorgia Meloni. I think all over Europe we have a lot of right-wing people right now. Germany, we have a AfD. You heard about this? Die Alternative für Deutschland. Yeah? It's a right-wing party that was the second strongest party in our last election. But they're actually quite progressive. They have a lesbian leader. Yeah, they're gonna rename the SS. They're gonna call it the Scissor Sisters. It's a joke, no, but seriously, they're very progressive. They actually have a trans man in the parliament. His pronouns are he, Himmler. No, they're very progressive, actually, very progressive. They actually are in a lesbian relationship, in a polyamorous relationship, and they're currently looking for another partner to officially make her the third dyke. Third dyke? It's funny. Yo, at my last show, some dude got offended. He was yelling at me. He was like, hey, asshole, you should do less Nazi puns. And at first I didn't get it. Then I was like, oh, you mean Führer. Yeah, just say that. Next question.
What's your favorite German castle?
My favorite German castle? Yeah. You're a fucking nerd, aren't you? What the fuck question was that? Your favorite German castle? Because the questions I get are so funny. Like, I get the weirdest stuff, by the way. Sometimes people ask like very smart cultural questions, sometimes personal stuff, and sometimes they go, the last one I got, somebody asked me, they're like, hey, if Churchill, Stalin, and Hitler were fucking, who'd be the top and who'd be the bottom? I was like, what the? So no, actually I appreciate the castle question. There's one called Burg Hohenzollern. Hohenzollern, yeah? Yes. Dude, I never thought that I would move to America and I would shout out Boko and so on. There's like, woo! What has my life become, man? All right. My whole stand-up set is just dicks, Hitler, and castles now. It's great. It's great, yeah.
Did you know that America's biggest Walmart is right down the road?
The biggest Walmart is right down the road? I'm hard right now, dude. This is great. The biggest Walmart in America. Man, I want to go. No, truly, I'm going to go and I'm going to make a video about it. 'Cause I've been to Walmart, I think, one time, but it was in California. It was like the liberal, pussy, queer Walmart. Now I'm going to fucking... I've just seen the videos where, like, you know, on Black Friday, I love watching these videos, where, like, a grown-ass woman will just, like, tackle a 5-year-old just to get to the PlayStation. I want to see that shit. Oh, my God. What should I get at Walmart? Like, what's like a go-to at Walmart? Like, is it AK-47? Is it, like, a shotgun? Which one is it? Like, wait, do they have guns at Walmart?
Not anymore.
You said yes, you said no?
I work there. They don't have them.
You work at Walmart! Are you working tomorrow? Huh?
I've worked at this one.
Do you not work at the big one anymore?
Not anymore.
It's too powerful for you. That's right. I gotta dress up. What do you wear for Walmart, dude? What do you even wear? Huh? Pajamas? Pajamas? I'm gonna do this, y'all. Pajamas and Crocs? Dude. Holy shit. I didn't know there was a dress code at Walmart. Dude. What the fuck? If you don't wear that, the bouncer is gonna be like, hey, not today.
They lock their stuff up.
They lock this. I've seen that before. Why do people lock stuff up? I've seen this in California. They lock up the toothpaste. Why do you lock up your toothpaste in America? Like, that is insane. You lock up the toothpaste, but then the guns are on display. You can just grab them and go, you know? It's like a to-go gun. No, it's actually interesting. So that's because people steal, right? I heard about this? Yes. Yeah, interesting. Oh my God, I'm gonna tell you, this is kind of weird, but so I made a reel about this where I talked about how people lock their toothpaste. Just make a joke about that. And then this was taken on X, posted by a super right-wing channel, taken out of context, and they were saying, yeah, but they're not locking up the sunscreen. Which took me a second to realize how racist that was, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy. And then I'm the face of that. It's kind of wild, you know? So I just want to share that little anecdote to make you feel uncomfortable. So here we are. It's so funny how my content like gets taken out of context, and the same day I get called a racist Trump supporter and a liberal queer in the same day. It's so funny, man. People take anything out of context, so yeah. All right, let's do one more question, then I get to my closer. Yes, what's up?
So you talked about having kids earlier.
Yes.
My dad's Greek Jewish. My mom's
We always have one guy who voos for whatever, you know? Boko and so on. Yeah, Greek Jewish, yeah, okay.
Well, there's less than like 10,000 in Greece now, so that's weird.
10,000 Jews in Greece?
Well, yeah, there's less than.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because you guys killed them all.
Sorry, I never thought I'd also feel guilt towards Greek people now. This is like it's all of it, okay. Well, sorry again, yeah?
Yeah, worse. One of them was my grandfather, who was 13, and he went to 3 concentration camps.
Oh no.
He went to 3 concentration camps? He's been around the block, what the f***? 3? Oh my God, that's insane. Cool, okay, so what's your question? Can we get to the fucking question? Can you just ask the fucking question now? This was horrible. This was horrible information you shared. Do you want to ask me about my favorite castle or something like that?
My mom, she's Irish, Swedish, and German.
And what did I do to her? What did we do to your Swedish mom?
No, but so she's like very German. She's like, her side is like very cold, and his side
Good.
is really like warm and
Bad, yeah.
So it's like, do you have any questions of like what growing up like that was? Because like that's what your kids are gonna grow up.
So your question is if I have a question for you. So you asked me and just made me feel guilty for 5 minutes with your monologue, and then you're like, I already have a question, but if you have any questions for me, then I'm here. I'm here. Oh my God, this is horrible. You're manipulating me. You're like a typical Jew, am I right? This is horrible. I mean, unbelievable. Playing Jedi mind tricks with me. This is horrible. Do you guys have any questions for her? How about that? Do you feel neglected by your German side? So wait, hold on. Is your father's side, is that the...
He's Greek Jewish, yeah.
He's Greek Jewish. But hold on, that means he's very emotional.
Actually, my mom's probably
This is the most confusing fucking question I've ever got in my life. Because usually, I mean, the Jewish people are they're very loving. Like Jewish moms, dude. American Jewish moms. My best friend is Jewish. Actually, I have many friends. Bill also Jewish. My friend Adam is Jewish. His mom calls him 5 times a day. It's very triggering for me. Because my mom doesn't have my number, dude. She's like... So It's very triggering, dude. She was like on the phone with Adam and she said, I love you guys. I was like, my best friend's Jewish mom said, I love you before my own mom told me she loves me. It's insane. So yeah, Jewish mom, yeah, so, but your father is, this is taking way too long, but yes, okay. So your Jewish Greek father is not so warm.
No, I mean, he's... like last week I didn't call them.
If I was your parent, I would be glad if you didn't call me, because this is very annoying. It's very annoying. Well, you gotta figure that out. Maybe go to Walmart, buy a gun, and then... I'm joking, don't do anything stupid. That's a little too edgy. Anyways, guys... I took my wife to a hard German techno club one time, and she was not ready for it. She was not ready for it. Because, you know, techno music is very intense. Because American music, it's very positive. Like, she listens to all these positive songs, you know. I can buy myself flowers. I can walk in the rain, right? And then we go to the techno party. The first song that came on, the DJ was like, time is a prison. You are the key. But the lock is broken. I fucking love that shit. Oh my God. I miss it so much. Oh. And then my wife, she was like trying to smile at everybody, trying to dance with people. I was like, babe, what are you doing? You cannot smile. We're trying to have a good time. Okay. Because we dance very differently too. We don't dance like Latinos. Because, you know, Latinos, you dance with your hips, you know, the salsa, the reggaeton, the bachata, all this stuff, right? And then white Americans, y'all dance with your shoulders. YMCA, do. Sweet Caroline. And then we Germans, we dance with our jaw. Fucking loved it. It was an amazing party, and there's a thing at these techno clubs called the dark room, which is where people have sex. And my friend, it's a great story. My friend went there with his girlfriend, and as they were having sex, somebody came out of the dark and tried to duck from behind, and he freaked the fuck out. And when I saw that, I pulled out right away. I was like, I'm sorry, bro. Whoopsie. Jokey joke. Anyways, the party was insane. Loud bass was playing. People are doing drugs on the floor. They're leashed up with dog masks. They're putting bottles up their asses. It's fucking insane. And then as this party was happening, my wife threw her beer into the wrong color trash bin. And then all the Germans stopped fucking. They were like, no, what are you doing, huh? Hey, what are you doing? Are you colorblind? Can't you see? The glass bottle belongs to the, hold on, blue container. That's how deep down we're still Germans, yeah. And then the party ended very abruptly because the police showed up. It was an illegal rave in East Berlin, and this super German police officer caught up to us. Hey, you two! You are currently on a private property without a permit, and you have therefore committed a crime against the Federal Republic of Germany, and we need your information now! Jesus. Scary. So in that moment, I pulled my wife in a little closer, and I was like, officer, you know my wife is Jewish, and you giving me a lot of Nazi energy right now? Bro, he was tumbling like in Mortal Kombat. He was like this, you know. My wife looks at me, she goes, finish him. So I pulled out my hard German pumpernickel and I knocked him out. Fatality!
Get up.